What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to beast with Mileena in no time at all. It's very simple, so I put the commands on the screen here just so you guys can kind of see it. It'll probably be a little hard, so I'll kind of walk you through it. The first thing you want to do is hit her side sai. You want to jump in with that. So we're going to jump in with Y. That's an overhead. And then after that, you're going to hit AB, and that's going to be her intimidating ways move. So together it'll look like you jump in with Y, and then you want to immediately hit AB at the same time once it connects. Once that first hit connects like this, you're tapping that A button. That's the trick with most of these combos. Once you usually hear that first hit land, you press the other button and it'll go straight into it and it'll cancel into that move. And you want to start it off by jumping in again and just kind of doing it like that. So jump in, and all together we'll have her side sai and her intimidating ways, and it'll go like this. Now we're gonna do a back roll, and that's basically her special move that rolls on the ground, but we're gonna do the meter burned version of it, and that's gonna look like this. And that's basically just to pop her up so we can extend our combo. Now all together it looks like this, right? And then we're going to, once she's bounced up like this, we're gonna jump up and hit her with X. We do that so that we can extend the combo further. So we're gonna put it all together, and this is what it looks like so far. Dropping my combo here. That's user error, and it does take a little practice, but essentially you can get it really easily. Sometimes that second hit, as you guys are seeing, doesn't land. I'm being greedy going for Y. I found if you use X, it'll almost always chain together without any issue. So if you're having trouble getting that Y to land, because it is a little bit more of a delayed move than the X, which just kind of comes right out there, and then you can just chain right into that very quickly. So if you're like me and you're like really fast on the button input, then you can just do it that way, but it will result in less damage. So, but still, the Y does work really well, as you guys are seeing. So all together, it should look like this. Do, and do. Okay, and then to finish her off, you have to be very quick on this input after you, well, I didn't do the last part, but you guys will see it where I jump up. After you do this part where you bounce her up like this, hold on. You bounce her up, you jump and hit that Y. So after this step, what you want to do is finish her off with the forward X, Y, B. And so that last part will kind of end up looking like this. It's very quick, and you can easily see how you can miss that. So you have to be very careful on like how you input it, because like that's like one of the fastest inputs. So just be on the uptake, be mindful of the juggle, and all together it should look like this. As you guys see, I dropped a lot of that combo. It's something that does take a lot of practice, but when you get it clean, you can get 31% damage. So that's not bad at all, as you guys can clearly see. Of course, this is like day one with Mileena, so this is like my first go at it, but I wanted to share this with you guys that are looking to just do something a little bit more competitive and kind of just take her for a ride. Now, she has another variation that I think is also really cool. You can do her intimidating ways, which is AB, and once you do the AB, then you can go into the back roll like this, and then once she's up there, then you can jump up and hit her. So it should look something like this. Well, you want to dive in with either jumping into her and hitting her with X, or jumping into her and hitting her with Y, like this. The Y is a little bit more delayed. As you guys can see, I'll do a neutral jump so you can see. It sticks out way too much. This goes straight down towards the opponent, so it hits way easier, but it's less damage. So it's up to you however you want to hit it. Whatever's easier. I think going in with an X would be a lot easier online, because it'll just immediately result in the combo you're looking for with the damage. And you do lose some damage, but it is still 29% damage with 1 bar of meter, so that's not bad. But if you're willing to risk not landing some hits, you can get pretty decent damage on the chance that it does obviously hit, as you guys are seeing. So it is a tricky combo, but you can get it. But now, the other variation I was talking about, you jump in with Y or with X, and then you hit the intimidating ways, which hits that overhead, and then after you do that, it's just kind of like the other combo, but the only difference is we jump in with an A. So after we pop her up, we jump in with an A and we kick her, and that knocks her back. But before she hits the ground, you want to hit your down, down A, and I should have already got it, but I didn't because I'm just kind of doing this on the fly for you guys, right? So that's going to be her teledrop. You want to hit that down, down A right after. So instead of ending it like before, the other one was forward X, Y, B. We're not going to end it like that this time. So it's the same combo essentially. We dive in, and then we hit that same exact combo. The only difference is we're using an A, and as you see, 32% damage. It's not bad at all. Now that does take 2 bars of meter, I think. I wasn't actually counting, so let me see how many bars of meter it takes. First bar of meter here, and yeah, this is the second bar of meter here. So for an extra 2%, I don't know if it's worth it for some people, but it is a nice flashy combo at the end of a match if you wanted to do it. So you dive in with, you jump in with Y, and you do, it's the same combo as before, but after you pop her up, you jump in with up and A, and you want to kick her, right? Or, you know, X on PlayStation or whatever it is. I'm doing this on PC, so I'm using the Xbox controller. You dive in and then you just kick her. And this can be done from a neutral position too, so if the match starts, you can just dive in and kick her, and then you can hit down, down A and meter burn it. And what that looks like is this. That's a clean 19% damage off of just starting the round. So you guys can be creative with this, obviously, and, you know, obviously beast a whole lot more. She even has like this really cool move that I think is a lot like Deku from My Hero Academia, where she does this like beast ass little spin. Like that's such a cool freaking spin, especially like when you hit mid moves and she just right into that. That is so cool. As you guys can see, you can do some crazy cool combinations. You can really mix it up and have your fun with it. But I really wanted to put this out there because I love this game, and let's just get back on it, man. We got some characters that are here. We got some awesome badassness. Let's do it, right? So hopefully this helps you guys out. Also, before I go, I wanted to show you guys how I kind of traverse across the ground faster. You have 2 ways. One is your back Y, which is she leaps forward, but it can obviously be costly if you miss. The other way is your back B, which slides across the floor, and you can recover fairly well. So it's not as bad as missing this, where you're vulnerable for a bunch of frames. So hopefully this helps you guys out. I want to thank you guys for watching, the #1 brand in honesty, and until the next video, I'll see you guys later.